Welcome to Rogue Lords. This is the demo for it, and what I know about this game, it's like a roguelike, turn-based, it's a roguelike, and it has like the darkest dungeon combat, there's decisions, story, and seems pretty good, and I like the graphics. So let's hit play. Ooh, NPC slot? Sure, and story time.
Many moons ago, mortals rose up against me and chased me down. They were led by demon hunters, wretched beings incapable of seeing the beauty of a corrupted world. My creatures and demons gave everything they had in the fight, but it was not enough. I was forced to leave the world of the living. Weakened, I returned to hell to survive. For years I consumed fresh souls to regain my power, but their numbers are fast diminishing. I cannot wait anymore. I must reclaim my rightful place. It is time to gather my forces once more. Those who signed a pact with me will do as I order. They will spread terror and corruption in my name. The time has come for my revenge.
Dun dun dun. And here we are, the Devil's Lair. Welcome to your fortress. From here you can launch adventures from the map of the new world, read about your servants in the chart of disciples, and follow your progress on the altar of conquest. So basically what this is kind of like the roguelike actual. You play as far as you can, and if you die, come back here.
I don't have many disciples left to send to the surface. My influence is a mere shadow of what it was before. I must assemble my followers.
So I guess here is like once you do a run and you die, you can unlock more disciples, and then you come in here to learn more about them.
Dear Count Dracula, the centuries have dampened his rage, but not his cruelty. His taste for the theatrical has produced a variety of bloody yet sophisticated spectacles that I never tire of watching.
And there's a lot of lore to this game just for being demo. So yeah, you can kind of pause or make the video go slow to read all this, but look how much detail there is. It's unreal. Like I said, this is a demo. So that's Dracula. He has combat, which he gets all skills at all skills, so you kind of plan them. And his relics, that's early on. These are for doing events, so you need these to like maybe say like make these witch hunters not noticing and stuff like that. And there's Headless Horsemen. So this is the Headless Horseman. So you come down here. This is pretty cool. I used to love the Headless Horseman story with Ichabod Grant. It was so good. The movie. You come down here. Again, different stats, different combat abilities, different relics, and last but not least is Bloody Mary. You know that mirror thing you did as a kid? So here's Bloody Marys. Like I said, so much of this is unreal. And I love the graphics. They look so good. Music seems pretty good. So there. Now, if we can click on the map to begin. So we got the map of the New World. This map depicts the New World. The demon hunters put an end to your reign in this region 10 years ago. It's here that you choose missions for your disciples in their quest to avenge you. The further you progress in the game, the stronger your adversaries become, and the overall difficulty of the game increases. For the moment, your adversaries are weak, so take full advantage of it and hit hard. So then, you got a bunch of like campaign maps, so let's click on the first one.
Many years ago, I was banished from the terrestrial plane by Van Helsing and his demon hunters. Since then, I have reigned over hell while awaiting the hour of my return. But things are changing. The souls of the deceased no longer descend into hell. Have humans become more virtuous? Or is there a new force conspiring to usurp my power? I recall into service my disciples, powerful beings who once made a pact with me. They can move freely in this region called the New World, where I was undone by Van Helsing. They will find him and exact my revenge upon him.
So we're the devil, basically. We're the baddies. So I guess usually you have to use these two for this campaign, and you get to pick a third, but I only have one unlocked, which is Bloody Mary. So let's launch that mission. And difficulty, as you can see, everything is default. To begin. So we got the world of the living. You control a group of disciples and choose one to represent the group. You navigate from zone to zone by choosing your route on the map. You have to complete the main activity in the zone before you can move on next. There's a Plane of Discord prologue. Move closer to launch it. Oh, so you use your mouse and you run around. Okay. So, book chapter. Main activity completing this activity unlocks access to Falling Zones Crowfield. And what's going on here?
Through the renewed link with my disciples, I become aware of the situation in the new world. The demon hunters have increased their hold on the population. They are everywhere, on the roads, in the villages, patrolling and imposing a summary justice. On the other hand, no one has heard of the 6 artifacts stolen from me by Van Helsing during our last confrontation. If he is using them, he does not boast of it. My attention is drawn towards a new religion. The Sanctua Lumen, as it is called, is increasing its hold on humans. My disciples decide to go to one of its sanctuaries in order to learn more.
So that's our goal for the Awakening Chapter 1, and off we go. Now what? That was all we did there? So click on the map, so this is where we got Slay the Spire type of look. So we got the book map. The book map shows the zones and paths for 2 chapters. It also shows you the special effects that might affect certain zones during gameplay. The first zone in each book is always combat, okay? Then you got legend over here, so nothing new, and then you go for here, which you can't click on and move, you have to move them on this map. Not the biggest fan, because what's the point of this post? Go to combat. So chapter 1, go to Sanctuary of Sanctua Lumen to investigate. So Diabolic Essence, which is this I believe. Diabolic Essence is your main resource. If you run out, you lose, so it's my health. My health, not my minions. Essence can be lost during combat or used to boost your influence over the world of mortals. Condemned Souls. Looks like currency. Souls can be worn during combats or events. They can be traded to the Grim Reaper to attain skills, increase the rarity of your skills you already have, or attain relics. Then we got Terror. As you accumulate events and combats, the terror you inspire grows. Each increase produces a terror effect on the zone of subsequent night and gives you advantages. For every 4 increases, you move up a notch, permanently improving your chance to attain higher rarity skills, and you receive a relic. Interesting, a lot to do in this, lot. So half asleep travelers. Main activity can be, okay, so I don't need to read that. Okay, so here we get to choose our way to approach. So we can attack discreetly of 43 souls, frontal attack terror, so that's good for us, and set up an ambush for 1 skill. Yeah, I agree with that choice. And combat time. So how a turn is played out. At the beginning of each turn, your enemies announce the action they're going to launch. Okay, again like Slay the Spire. You have 5 action points to share among your disciples in order to thwart their attack. Once finished, your enemies play their announced actions. Then a new turn begins with your enemies' announcement of their intentions. So he's a marauder. He's gonna attack me for 8. So I'm going to select Bloody Mary. I'm gonna stab him. 7 to 12 damage. Re-stab. 10 damage. So health points and spiritual points. So health is like actually hit points, and scare is scare. It's more like what do you want to say? Insanity and Dark and Deadly. You have 2 options to kill people. So all comments have 2 gauges of health, 1 physical, 1 spiritual. Inflicting physical damage reduces the number of health points, while inflicting spiritual damage reduces the number of spiritual points. To defeat an enemy, you must reduce their health point or spiritual points to 0 and then inflict the same type of damage 1 last time to finish him off. So he gets 0 health, he's going to be vulnerable, and I hit him again with a health point and kill him. If I hit him with a spiritual, it does nothing. Got it. So select Dracula. It wants me to Bleeding Heart through to 8, okay. And does 6 damage. That was alright. So recharging skills. When you use a skill, you deplete its charge, and it cannot be used again until it has been recharged. So even different turns you can't use it. Each disciple possesses a recharge action that replenishes all their skills. That thing, I believe. Recharge actions vary from one disciple to another. For example, some have bonus effects that change their cost. So we click on this Roguelike, which is a waste because I can kill him, but whatever. And I click on mine do. Oh, you can use it on other people, but I'll click on mine do. And it recharges it, so I got everything back. Got it. And then end turn because I can't do it anymore. So there we go. He shoots me for 8, which I don't like. Yeah, Headless Horsemen. So start Bleeding Heart. So we click in. He's vulnerable now. Now 1 more hit. Yeah, vulnerable status. When an enemy is reduced to 0 health points or 0 spiritual points, they do not die. You have to measure a death strike by inflicting damage on the same gauge. Disciples are also subject to vulnerability status, but they do not die when they receive a death blow. Instead, you consume diabolic essence to keep them alive so you can complete their mission. Huh. So if I do this, it kills them.
Another conquest. Simple mortal trinkets. You'd better find a use for them.
Rewards. Each type of activity has its own set of specifications at the end of each combat. You receive a reward depending on your choice at the time of approach. You regularly have a choice of 3 elements during reward phase. Choose one. So it can reduce the impact attack, inflict 2 to 5 damage, or Furry Fang, steal 2 times 2 to 3 damage. So I could take nothing. And then they do level up. So if you look over to evolution, I can't show you. But gold is the best and the purple is not. So you get 3 of these, I think, upgrades. So I have an empty spot because it does matter. You have to have empty spots or you have to replace something. So confirm. And now we have to run to where we have to go now. The Stinks of Fountain. So I gotta run past and here we are. And Stink Fountain. So extra activity. Some zones have an extra activity and it's optional and can be carried out before or after the main activity. So I can either fight right away or go here. So if I go here, I can still do that, it says. But it wants me to go to the optional first, so we're going to go to Hollow and Attack. I'm going to take another skill, because my guys need more skills. Terror Effecto could be fun, but
Bring
no.
me their souls.
Bring me their souls. Okay, I'm not as good as a voice actor. So Dracula is about to be hit with serious damage. But there are several ways to reduce inflicted damage. Reducing damage. 1. With skills that immediately emit damage. 2. With statuses that protect your disciples or negatively affect your enemies. Mary. Bloody Mary. Mary is bloodthirsty, which translates to physical skills that can only target the weakest adversary. So she can target whoever has the lowest amount of whatever you're attacking with, like health or spiritual. Mary also possesses a mirror that she places in front of the enemy of her choice when it recharges. Ooh, because of Bloody Mary. Once her mirror is in place, all the skills she plays are reproduced on the mirror's target. So I click the mirror, and I click on this because it's 18 damage. It breaks. So now select Twist of Fate. It reduces impending attack by 2. So I click on you. And so it does it twice because of the mirror. So I can't do it again because it needs to recharge. So if I hit him for 7 to 12, it should do double. 7 to 12 once, 7 to 12 twice. Okay, it does. So I got to end my turn. It makes me do it. I don't get an option of what I want to do in the tutorial bit right now. But he does 5 damage. 10 damage because he hit twice, and he did 7 for preparing. And the priestess did nothing? That's what it looks like. So now, the Headless Horseman. The Headless Horseman is a battle-hardened soldier who can take blows and dish them out. He gets reduction in damage and provocation status that allows him to redirect attacks to himself. Good. When he suffers damage, his bitterness increases. Okay, another thing to think about. At its maximum, his bitterness enables him to launch extremely potent attack. I got select him. Wants me to apply to me like a taunt, but I also get a shield off of it. So statuses. Certain effects allow you to apply a status to characters. These can have a number of charges or duration turns. If they have charges, they will lose 1 charge each time they are triggered, like most games. And they have a duration, they can be launched several times for as long as they are active. So it doesn't matter how many times they get hit. What status categories? There are 6 status types. Enhancement, Protection, Cure, Maneuver, Control, and Weakness, so different colors. A character can hold only 1 stat of each type, so 1 color. If another stat with the same type is applied, it replaces the first. If it is the same, its duration or number of charges increases. So he can have a blue, yellow, or gray. So once we slash, I might as well do on him because it's going to do double damage. So he's vulnerable. Will it hit him again? No. Oh, instincts, but I guess they're going to attack him, and it should kill him now, because, yeah, it reflects on him. He's dead. Now, this guy's going to Agnes up, which is a shield. She's doing 9 damage. Ooh, we're not looking so good. So turn 3, Dracula. Dracula is a leader of men and was once a bloodthirsty warrior. He has earned his longevity by being extremely cautious in potentially deadly situations. This experience has given him a number of skills that benefit his whole team, but when he becomes vulnerable, the warrior reawakens. Some of the skills become devastating. So now, he can apply 2 Vampirism, 2 Sharpening, which Vampirism is 3 to 5 damage as a cure. So he wants me to do this. And want me to target myself. So I target myself. Go to devil mode. It's like death mode, but devil mode.
I shall forge the world in my image.
Ooh, devil mode. The devil isn't held back by the same rules and morals. He can cheat the interface. Ooh. This allows him to modify the health point and spiritual point gauges. Seriously? Recharge skills, okay. Move status around so I can take his damage and put it on myself. The only limit to his powers are their cost and by essence. So I want to take health damage by using it though. To move my stats. Oh, there we go. One of your double powers allows you to move stats between combatants. To do so, grab one of the combatant statuses under its HP and SP gauges and drag it under the gauges of the combatant you want to give it to. So click and oh, just drag.
I am irresistible.
It's gonna cost me 5 blood. It's gonna hurt me. So now slide that health bar to 0. What? Seriously? It's gonna cost me only 5 for that?
My power is absolute.
Interesting, so I'm just going to kill you. Seriously? That seems a little cheaty. I like it. And my turn, I still have stuff to do. Like I can do this. Ah, stupid tutorial. Fine. Damages to the devil. Oh, I wanted to show that it hurts, so if he should die, it does more to me. So if he hits again, does he get killed or it does more damage to me? So I'm wondering. So when a disciple is vulnerable and about to suffer damage, the devil protects it. The cost of a mini devil essence as inflicted damage, so 1 for 1, okay? If a disciple is not vulnerable and about to suffer more damage than its current HP or SP, the damage surplus is cancelled. However, attacking several times counts as mini damage application and can be consumed essence. Ooh, finish it by my own. I mean, I would have done it by myself. So, steal some health? Yeah, we need to steal some health. He's good. Headless Horsemen, you can steal some health, please. He's vulnerable now. And I could probably finish you off with any attack. And you're dead.
To those who resist me.
Ooh, look at how angry you are. And skill evolution is what I was talking about. So skills have 3 levels of rarity: ordinary, wicked, and demonic. When you attain a skill for the 3rd time, so 3 times, the 3 fuse together to form a skill with the next level of rarity. The goals. 3 grays, purple, 3 purples, gold. Afterwards, you discover a skill of higher rarity for same disciple. So it wants me to choose a skill. So stabbing, bleeding heart, or slashing. So slashing would level up, they all would level up. So I might as well use this one, Survival Instinct. If Dracula is vulnerable to effects or repay second. Yeah, I want to level this up because it costs only 1. So I level it up, and then they're both all 3 going combined. They give me a purple now, which is 815, so much better, and I can just place it in an open slot. So now he has a free slot, right? Oh, it wants me there. Fine. So yeah.
I am pleased with these offerings.
So choose a skill and equipment. We get another one. So I can use Bloodlust, apply 4 vampirism, and when instincts apply 3 sharpening. What's this sharpening do? Plus 4 HP damage. Whereas also reduce by half all the HP SP inflicted. Remove a protection, plus 2 damage to allies for each status removed. I guess I'm gonna do blood loss because this should be the same thing, right? Yeah, blood loss will replace blood loss. That's smart because this is the upgrade version of this. So why would I? Yeah, let's do that. Now we come over to the fountain and launch it. And here it is. Click to move to step. You can smell the nauseous waters of the stinks even before you see sources. Huh. Click on the observe to learn more. So click this. The waters of the stinks bubble up and form a fountain in certain spots spread around the world. You can use its water to regenerate your diabolic essence or purge your disciples' negative traits. Ooh. So yeah, click on it to interact. You can only withdraw energy from this source 1 time. Your disciples assemble around the altar weighing your orders.
There's nothing like the vile waters of the Styx to invigorate me.
So I only have 1 option because no one has negative traits. Replenish your strength plus 20 ounces, so it's giving me a full heal
now
for myself.
The mortals can do nothing to stop me.
Sounds good. Yes. So it's like ending the tutorial there now. I'm good. So now I can move around. So if I come up here and I keep going because I want to do this one next event. I want to do a book event.
Many humans lie dead among the roots of these trees.
So this is.
I quite like this place.
So this is Pyrestone, which is an event. So we're here. You gotta choose a disciple to pass a social test and receive the associated traits at the end of it. So they each get these traits if they pass it. So he gets a Coulson and Ruse. He just gets stealth, but gets physical damage plus. I think it's pretty good. We get stealth and max H point. I kind of like the physical damage, and long run it's helping me, but help could also be a major thing, and they get more bonuses, more bang for the buck. Let's go with physical. So click anywhere to see next part. So your disciple stumbles upon a young man shooting at a startled target with a crossbow. He's startled when he notices them and points his weapon in the direction. Apprentice Demon Hunter, you are... I recognize you. My master told me about you. You're the devil's emissaries. I'm going to annihilate you and become a legend in my own time. I'll be the greatest demon hunter ever. Despite his boasting, the kid can barely hide the fact he's shaking in his boots. You can almost feel sorry for him, but his naivety annoys you. There must be a way to use him for your advantage. So we got observe a scene. The kid already fancies himself the new Van Helsing, even though he never looked evil in the face until a few minutes ago. The time has come to let him taste the secret horrors only you know. So we gotta click the element, so click him. Headless Horsemen. Look how scary I am. Where's my pumpkin? So choose your storyline. As events move forward, you have to make choices that influence how the story progresses and the rewards you receive. Certain actions are social tests, and passing them depends on your disciple's characteristics. The actions that require tests have greater potential, but unless you cheat, you take the risk of failing them. So why can't I just go right away? Turn the apprentice against demon hunters, or terrorize the apprentice. So once we go cheat mode,
you want something done right, do it yourself.
So I had the gauge up to 100%. I think it's gonna make me use this one. We don't want to use this one, so like, yeah, it's not with me. See, I have to use this one. I have to use this one, yeah. It won't let me use this one because it wants to go 100%, so it won't let me actually do this, I think. Oh, maybe I will, okay.
My power is absolute.
Alright. No, wait, make me use this one. I'll have an 8% chance. Oh, it's a self-stability, it's good. You give the orders, I carry them out, yep. Headless Horsemen infiltrates the apprentice's mind, making his worst nightmares come true. Shadow creatures begin crawling on the ground around him, over his skin. And it goes when it comes to accomplishing my mission, even magic. Reaction. And at my age, I'm very hard to impress. Congratulations, from Dracula. It's a soldier's duty to master all the weapons in his arsenal. So plus 2 rules, plus 1 physical damage, plus 5 spiritual. Dracula receives himself. Plus 4, plus 4, plus 1, plus 1. Plus 1, plus 6. Oh, I got a lot of stats. That was worth it. So disciples' reactions. Here we go. Disciples sometimes react after some social test. Depending on their temper, each disciple has more or less chance to react positively. A reaction can either only involve a disciple who just passed the test, or be a conversation with another member of the team, like that just happened. Reactions generate a trait for at least one of the participants, either positive or negative, depending on the reaction's nature. So Lilith was terror, the apprentice hunter tries to kill him, but they are only illusions and you can't even touch them. Finally, he falls to his knees before your disciple. Have pity, make him stop, I do whatever you want. He is at the Headless Horsemen's mercy. What should he do with him? Force him to trade the other demon hunter, send him off to share his nightmares. Force him, yeah. Look at that. Headless Horseman explained to him that the only way to make the creature disappear is by killing the other demon hunters he knows. Without hesitation, the apprentice takes off running for the closest demon hunter refuge. Won't be long before the souls of those first upstarts among your subjects. The sound that gets souls for that action, another one will get terror.
Souls rotten with vice. Oh, they shall be very useful.
So I got 300 souls. Souls are used as currency. We know. And there you go. We got assassin plus 2. Plus 2. So we even got more bones on top of it. So that's good. We got a lot of physical, you know? And traits. Traits are permanent and effective social combat characters of disciple who attains them. Oh, assassin's the trait. Oh, I got it. Your disciples can also receive negative traits when they fail social tests or show negative reactions during events. Negative traits can be purged in offensive states, yep, so on. So open the spellbook. So he has talented, which I got all that great stuff. So where are here? I have him, which is got a bunch of them. I just got assassin, so they keep stacking, it looks like. Bloody Mary has none. Doesn't matter who's my leader. I mean, it makes most sense to put Dracula, because that's the most well known, but I'm gonna keep that as Headless Horseman, he's my best. And then like the devil. Ooh, we can cause powers to add or subtract health and that stuff? Is that like all powers we have now would get more? I think I'm going to end it here. If you want me to finish this run, I'm going to. Now it's not going to be a hand holding and everything, so I'm out of the tutorial. So I'm really liking this game. Love the graphics. I love like the combat feel to it. It's a mixture of my favorite games, Dark Dungeon, Slay Spire, and it's keeping me entertained. So again, free demo, links in the description. So like always, thanks for watching, and have a great day. Comment down below, and bye.